There's a lot of noise in the mortgage market. Advertisements are picking up with rates starting to move downward. Today, we're going to talk about the 4 reasons why you should be working with Pure Funding. I'm sitting down with Willis Richardson, and we're getting started right now. What's the good word, Willis?
Not much. Just seeing rates kind of trickling down. Nothing official coming out that rates are coming down, but it does seem like they're a little bit softer than they have been in the last few months. And so I think you're right.
The jobs report kind of threw a little bit of a wrench. We were kind of trending in the right direction. I don't know. We'll see what happens the remainder of this week.
Tariffs are the curveball that we don't know.
Yep. Yep. The wild card that we have to deal with. But today we are talking about the 4 reasons why people should consider working with Pure Funding. What are our differentiators? What makes us stand out in the market? We're obviously very passionate about what we do, but let's talk about the 4 reasons why people should work with us. What's number 1 on your list?
Yeah, the first reason is products. We have a larger than most lenders set of products that we can work with people. So we can do your conventional, your VA, your FHA loans, your USDA loans. We can do all of those that a lot of lenders can do. But we also have other products. We have products for investors. We have products for agriculture. We have products for self-employed borrowers. We have products for people that need down payment assistance. There are a lot of options out there. And the more products you have, the more at-bats you have on being able to get approved and get closed. There's so many people that are told no, and they think there's no way they can buy a house. Well, it might just be that you were told no because the lender you were working with had access to just conventional loans. Yep. Or maybe they had conventional and FHA loans. Maybe they also had VA, but a lot of them don't have bank statement loans. They don't have 1099 loans. A lot of them don't necessarily know how to look at your tax returns the right way to see how much income that can be added back into it. And so because of all those things, because of all those different products, we can look at your loan, and if we're told no here, we can take it over here, and if we're told no here, we can take it back over here, and we can try to figure it out. Now, sometimes it is a time that you have to wait, and I always tell people it's never no. It might be not right now, but even then we have programs to help you get your credit repaired. So there's a lot of things that we bring to the table through the different product sets that we have here at Pure Funding. So I think the first reason is we're not just your traditional cookie cutter lender. And because of that gives you options to get closed.
Yeah, I would say one thing I've noticed about being out in the market is the tough loans that come our way, we'll take them. Because we are so diverse in the products and the lenders that we work with, we'll take those tough loans. We will, go through with every lender if we need to try and find an opportunity for you to obtain financing. So yeah, I think it's diversification, a lot of products, a lot of places to go. And with every one of those lenders comes a bunch of resources that want to help us help you. There is a tremendous amount of value in the broker model, in that it's not just, hey, you didn't get approved at ABC funding. We have other places we can go. So yeah, very good point.
Exactly.
What's number 2, Willis?
Number 2 is our process. A lot of people will talk about getting you closed, but we typically get loans closed very quickly. We're trying to get CTC'd in an average of 15 days. Which definitely means that we can get you closed within the typical 30-day window. A lot of people still want to have that 30-day window, but if you're needing to close sooner, let's say 21 days to have a little bit more robust offer to put in, we can get you closed in 21 days. I mean, we've had loans closed or cleared to close in as little as 9 days. Now, don't write a contract just on that, but I think we can get things closed quickly because we've closed a ton of loans. And because of that, we have this process set down, and it A goes to B, B goes to C, C goes to D, and D goes to closing, and it's a simple process where we can get your documents in, get them reviewed, get additional documents if needed. We're working things at the same time as we're getting appraisals ordered. And so just the process that we've been able to craft over the years gets people to the closing table on time fast. And, you know what? Time equals money a lot of the times, and we can help you in that regard as well.
Absolute differentiator for sure. And I think in ultra competitive markets, like Willis said, being able to put in an offer with a stronger financing package, whether it be 3 weeks, whatever it may be, we're not afraid of that. So bring those options. If you feel like it's a competitive, you and your agent feel like it's a competitive advantage you'd like to have going into a property that you're making an offer on it, let's talk about it. Let's look at everything. Let's get it through an initial review and make sure we're good to support what you're putting in front of the sellers. A very good point.
Well, and I would even go on to process, just thinking as you're talking about that, we also have a process for our pre-approvals, right?
Yeah.
We're not just giving you a pre-approval based on what you say. We're getting income documentation. We're pulling credit, a soft credit pull if we're doing a conventional loan, and we're looking at your assets. So when you get a pre-approval from Pure Funding, it is, hey, we need to plug in the property, and if the property is good to go, we're good to go. So that's another thing. You want to make sure that you're getting a pre-approval that truly is a pre-approval and not just somebody giving you a pre-qualification that doesn't have a lot of teeth to it. These pre-approvals have looked at all of your debts. We've looked at DTI. We've looked at your loan to value. We've looked at your assets and your ability to put money down and cover closing costs. And do you need seller concessions? It paints a better picture for you so that you can make the decision when you go in and feel confident in the offers that you're making and know that you'll be approved on the home.
Avoid guessing and avoid surprises. If we can do that and get you through the process and in a very efficient manner, you're going to be in very good shape. Awesome. Very good point. Number 3, Willis, what's number 3 on your list?
We're passionate. I know a lot of people might say that they're passionate or they're excited about doing loans. And, sometimes I might even question them because loans are loans. But you know what? They can actually be pretty fun. I enjoy getting people into a new home. I think everyone in our company does. It's definitely part of who Pure Funding is. We like seeing people get into new homes. We like seeing people save money with a rate and term refinance. We like seeing people. I mean, I get excited talking about seeing people take cash out and maybe go from a 3% interest rate to a 6.75 interest rate, but paying off so much debt that they're cash flowing and they're saving over $4,000 a month. That's just, I mean, I've helped people stay in their homes and get to stay in their homes because we've taken equity out, paid off debt, and lowered the monthly amount of money that was going out. We stopped the bleeding. There's amazing things that we get to do as being a loan officer. And that passion just brings a whole different look when you're looking at these loans. If you're just going in there, you're doing it day after day, you're not looking for the ways to see how to make the deal work. Yeah. And when you're passionate about it and you want to see that happy person at the end at the closing table, like we're looking for every single opportunity to get the deal done, get you saving money, get you moving on to the next steps. And that comes out in how we interact with the people we work with. And I think that is a differentiator here in the market.
Yeah, passion is very fluffy, but I would say, we're not in this just to be a run-of-the-mill broker. I think, our background, most of our background is in tech, startups. Gary and I worked at Lending Tree. We saw a lot of operations that didn't run very well and maybe didn't put the consumer's interest first in all cases. So that's not the model here. The model here is we understand that if we do right by you and go above and beyond, that word-of-mouth referral is going to be worth a lot. So we do not take that for granted, whether that be on the realtor side or on the consumer side. We understand that if we put the right passion in and really show what we can do, it's going to be a referral engine for us for years to come. Yeah. So very good point. Very good point. And last but certainly not least, what do you have for number 4?
Number 4 is our rates. Our rates are typically the lowest rates around as local lenders go. If we're not the lowest, we're one of the lowest in the area. And so when you combine that with quality service, a good product set, and a process that gets you closing, rates are great. But if it's just rates, you're going to be signing up for a headache. You're getting low rates along with a quality product and service. I think really sets us apart in all the categories, and really makes us a leader in this industry.
Yeah, I would say on the rate topic, I think the brokerage model is a real differentiator, right? If we have a $1 million loan for John Smith, it may vary greatly across lenders. Those lenders all have investors. Those investors are interested in certain tranches of loans, right? So we can see some variability across lenders. You're not just going to get, hey, this is the rate, the only rate. This is going to be what we found across all our lenders, why we feel like this is the best option to move forward based on the structure of the loan, depending what loan product we're talking about. So, when we compete and we go out and we push our lenders to move and take care of our customers, we generally see good results. So I would say, it isn't just that we have some magic formula that allows us to obtain cheaper rates. We work with the right lenders that understand our business and understand that they need to service us, and our value is the volume that we bring them. So we're able to provide pretty competitive products and rates out there in the market for not being a massive shop. It gives us a true competitive advantage.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Well, Willis, this is great. I think this will hit home. It talks a lot about what we're about. A reminder to give us a like, subscribe, leave us a comment. If you have any questions about anything we said here, please leave it in the comments. We'll be happy to respond, get the dialogue going. But Willis, thanks as always. Have a great day, everybody, and reach out if you have any questions about any of the content we've talked about today. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.